a mysterious old man touched a fat man's face, and from that moment on the man started losing 3 pounds every day. To prevent himself from wasting away, the man was constantly eating. This man, Jack, was a 260-pound lawyer, and despite his size, he had a slim wife. In an effort to control his weight, his wife would prepare diet meals for him every day. One day, Jack received a case to defend a local mob boss. Using his exceptional legal skills, Jack easily cleared the mob boss of any charges. Later that evening, after a dinner with colleagues, Jack and his wife were driving home when they accidentally hit and killed a gypsy woman. The woman, it turned out, was the daughter of a chief. But in court, Jack had friends in high places. Both the judge and the police were on his side, so Jack was able to shift the blame and avoid any responsibility. Jack walked out of court in a great mood, but just then, an old man stopped him. Little did Jack know the old man was a relative of the deceased. The old man reached out and touched Jack's face, saying, "Lose some weight." Though Jack was confused by this, he didn't think much of it. However, strange things began to happen in the following days. Jack started losing weight rapidly, shedding 3 pounds every single day. His wife was thrilled, thinking that her diet plan was finally working, but soon they realized something was wrong. One day, Jack and the judge went golfing. While in the shower afterward, the judge mentioned that he had recently met the gypsy chief. The old man had touched his chest, and the very next day his chest started to rot. The judge was worried that he might have caught some kind of infectious disease. Jack, now worried, cautiously touched his own face. Could it be that he had been infected too? But contrary to his fears, his face didn't rot. Instead, his weight continued to drop, and even faster than before. His wife was concerned but figured the diet was still doing its job. To be safe, she insisted he stop eating the diet meals, but Jack wasn't worried. In fact, he was quite pleased with the results, bragging that he hadn't eaten diet meals for a while. Even though he was indulging in all kinds of delicious food, his weight kept falling. His wife grew increasingly anxious and pushed him to go to the doctor. Reluctantly, Jack agreed and went for a checkup, but the results came back normal and there was nothing wrong with his health, so he didn't think too much about it. One day, Jack was dining at a restaurant. When he bumped into the judge's wife, he suddenly realized he hadn't seen the judge in a while and decided to pay him a visit that evening. Excitedly, Jack asked the judge's wife if the judge too had been losing weight. Upon hearing this, the judge's wife became visibly flustered and panicked. She explained that it was all part of the gypsy's curse. The more she spoke, the more agitated she became, and she lashed out at Jack, blaming him for everything. If Jack hadn't killed the gypsy chief's daughter, the curse wouldn't have been cast on them. Jack was quickly shown the door. This gripping tale is from a movie called Thinner, 1996.